Hey y'all. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Patrice. Please look at the other content. And if you enjoyed that content, I would love it if you would stick around. For my returning subscribers, hey y'all, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a testing video. So we are going to be testing out this HTV that I got from Heat Transfer Warehouse. And this HTV is supposed to be able to be subbed onto. So I saw them posting a video, and Heat Transfer Warehouse does have their own YouTube channel. And if you want to check out what they have going on over there, definitely check it out. They give demos of how to use the products that they sell. And they are able to answer any questions that you may have. So we are going to be testing out these HTVs on these cotton shirts. So I have a few white cotton shirts and I have a black and a pink. So we want to see how this HTV subs and adheres to these textures. Now with the clear, I'm going to go over a few of the HTVs that we have. So we have this holographic HTV, and I actually used it in a live just to give a quick demo, but I do know that this subs, and this subs very, very well. I really like this one. Also, they sent me a few glitter HTVs to try out, and this is a Caesar white, and we have a Caesar rainbow white. Okay, and so the rainbow white, it looks to be a little more sparkly. There's like some greens and blues in it. I love this one. So we're gonna test both of these out. And on their products, they have the product code or their product number. So whenever you get any of these, you can go to their website and put in this product number or look through the HTV and find the exact one that you have. And they have on there their recommended settings, application instructions, and that sort of thing. And y'all, I am so excited to try these out. These are clear. So these, I wouldn't necessarily suggest subbing onto darker clothes, but we are definitely going to try these out. And this one is an Ultimate Print Soft. It's 4034. And then we have this glossy, which is Deco Film Brilliant B400. So I'm super excited about starting this. I am going to show you all really quickly how I set up one design so that we can get it cut into the Cricut. So we will be cutting these with our Cricut Maker only because I didn't want to do a square image. Now, if you want to just do a square image and do like a print and go, then you definitely can. However, the images that I'm using, yeah, I want the outline to be kind of shaped right with the image. And also, it's going to be a little bit larger than the print and cut limits on Cricut. So if you are unaware, you can only print in Cricut for print and cut a 6 3/4 by 9 1/4. All right, so I've talked enough. I am excited. I can't wait to see how this stuff subs. Let's get started, y'all. All right, y'all, so now I'm just going to show you how I remove the wasted space around the image. It doesn't look like there's wasted space because this is transparent. However, the measurement, it's not really accurate because it's measuring this white space. And so to prevent that, I need to do an image trace so that when I upload this into Cricut, I will be able to create an offset of the exact size and I will know the size. So that's why it's very important. So I am going to click image trace, and I did select high fidelity photo. And now I'm going to click expand. And so once I clicked expand, it pretty much separated all of those different layers, but what it did also was create this white background. All right, and so we want to remove that white background because it's still measuring as a 13-inch wide, 13-inch high image. All right, so I am just going to select the white pieces and delete. And as you see, if you select it, you can pull it away from the rest of the image, and I'm just going to hit delete. All right, so now that that's deleted, I want you guys to see how that changed the border. So as you guys see, that border is at the highest point of the image and the lowest point of the image, and it is pretty much the same, doing the same thing on the sides of the image. So this is giving me a more accurate measurement. All right, and so now I'm just going to select it. I am going to make it a little bit larger. And that is looking pretty good, but we know in Cricut we're not doing this as a print then cut. That is why I'm doing it this way. But we know that with Cricut it needs to be 11.5 inches wide. So I am just going to type that there. And so we are now going to save this as a PNG, and then we're going to upload it into Cricut. All right, guys, so now we're inside of Cricut Design Space, and we are going to upload that image. And so I'm just going to click on to upload, browse, and here's our image. All right, so we are going to click complex, and as you see, let me reduce the size. The background is transparent and it looks exactly how we want it to look. So I am going to click continue. And so what I want to do is, I don't need it to be a print then cut because I am going to print this from Adobe Illustrator. You can print it from whatever software that you are using. I need this to be a cut file. And then we are going to upload. And what we need to make sure is that the size is the same. All right. And we need to, because as you see, we have our little caution stamp. We need to resize this. So I am going to go back into Adobe Illustrator and make sure that I know how wide. And this was 11.5. In Cricut, it should automatically update to 11.4472. So we will see. So this actually gave me a height of 11.45. Usually it's pretty accurate, but it measured at 11.4472. I'm not going to change it. I am going to leave it as is. All right. And so here is our image. Now, while I was inside of, when I first uploaded it and we could have made the changes or like shaped it up a bit, I could have cleared out some of these little pieces here, because those don't really, I don't think we really need them, but it's all good. So this is ready to be cut. All right, so I will see you guys at the Cricut. Okay, y'all, so this is the 4034, and I'm only showing me putting this one through the machine. However, this one, I did have a little difficult time cutting it. I ended up cutting this with the glitter cardstock setting on the Cricut. Okay, and so you want to make sure that the shiny side is what is stuck to the mat. so while this is cutting, I am just going to prepare our image, and what I want to do is just create a point where I can tell that this is lined up correctly. And it's going to be, I'm going to use the ribbon. All right, y'all. So now we are going to get ready to press our shirt, and I am going to lint roll every shirt and give it a pre-press prior to putting the HTV and the image on. Okay, so here I'm just going to pre-press the shirt to get some of that moisture out. This is important so that that adhesive can really stick well to your shirt. All right, y'all. So the first one that we'll be testing is the Deco Film Brilliant Glossy B400. And this one gave me a little bit of a rough time cutting. I ended up cutting this on the glitter cardstock setting, but every setting that I tried, and I don't remember, I looked to see if I could find the setting recommendations for this one and for CRICUT, and I didn't see it, but I think they are there for the settings. The recommended settings is there for Silhouette. All right, y'all, so we are going to get ready to press this 320 degrees, and I believe the website said 5 seconds. All right, let's see, and I think, all right, and we are ready to peel it off. I believe this is typically a cold peel, but when I did the holographic one, it says cold peel also, but the warm peel worked pretty good. All right, so we are going to press all the shirts, and then I don't even know if you guys can see the glare. Yeah, you can kind of see that glare of the HTV on there. And so we are going to let this sit, and then we'll press the rest of the shirts. So next we will be pressing the Ultimate Print Soft number 4034 into our shirt. And so this one was a little bit different. This looks more matte. So we are going to press this one onto here. So this one is definitely a cold peel. Alright, y'all, so I'm speeding everything up because I know y'all really don't want to see me doing the same things over and over again. For the remaining products that I used, I did a warm or hot peel. I pressed these items at 320 degrees for about 5 seconds just to get them tacked on, and everything worked out great. If you need further application instructions, please head over to Heat Transfer Warehouse's website, and they have tons of information and instructions on there. Alright, y'all, so this one is the 4034, and it doesn't even look like there's anything on here. It really looks like there's just a film or adhesive onto this shirt, but you definitely want to make sure that you peel it cold, and to apply it, they recommend rubbing alcohol on the area prior to pressing it and letting it dry, and then pressing it onto your shirt. Alright guys, so first up is going to be the Holographic Vinyl, or HTV, and I will be using my ink today, Dynamic Ink. You can find that inside of my Etsy shop. It is Sublimation ink. I am also using, honestly speaking, Sublimation paper. So we are going to press this onto here, and I'm just going to use my markers to line it up. I'm going to use a little bit of heat tape to tape it down. Alright y'all, so we are ready to press, and they suggest that we press this at 380 degrees for 30 seconds. Typically, I press around the same anyway, especially with Honestly Speaking sublimation paper. The temperature really doesn't even have to be this high. So let's see, and we want to make sure our pressure is this even, firm pressure. All right, let's see. And there's no ink release. This paper does not release ink on the back. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, guys, that's very pretty. That is very, very pretty. And this is the holographic vinyl from e-Transfer Warehouse. So that looks super pretty. Alright guys, so next we are going to do the black glitter, and this is the white glitter. The other glitter is a rainbow glitter. Let me just show y'all. Look at that ink release from the Honestly Speaking paper. Alright, so we are going to match this up. I have my marks, and here too, where I cut very closely so that I could mark it good. All right, and we're going to be pressing this for the same 380 for 30 seconds. All right, let's see. I can kind of see a little bit of that white underneath, but it looks like I probably could have pressed this for a little bit longer, y'all. That's too much ink left on that paper. I still think I could have pressed this a little bit longer, but it still looks pretty good, y'all. Alright guys, so this is another one with glitter, and I'm going to press this for a little longer just because the last one, all that ink did not release really well onto the white glitter, and so I want to see if that will help it, if it needs a little more time. So I am going to amp that all the way up a full minute, so it's going to be for 60 seconds. I think this may be like a little bit smaller. I might not have double checked those dimensions. So let's press it. Alright, let's see. I do know that this one wasn't exact, but it's all good. And y'all, it actually looks pretty good. I like the extra white layout, and so I want you guys to see the ink release for this one. That ink release is a lot better. So it was probably a length time. I didn't keep it on, and I did not check to see if they recommended 30 seconds for the glitter also. But that looks really, really nice. Alright guys, so now we are getting ready to press one of the clear HTV products that you can use for sublimation. They say that on the website, they say that it's a cold peel also. And this one is maybe a little bit more challenging finding my spots. But y'all, it is so thin. It's the only thing that I can see. Like, you can feel it, but you cannot. I tell you, this like blends right into with the shirt. Right in with the shirt. Alright, so I can see a little bit. So I'm hoping that this is going to be good because y'all, this is very, very thin. And for a feel that most people like they want that, you know, they don't want to feel like they have on vinyl or they're wearing vinyl. That's why a lot of people like sublimation. This one seems like it really can be a game changer, but I don't know if I have it all lined up correctly. All right, so let's see how this goes. All right, so they say that this is a cold peel, and I am going to listen to them. All right, guys, so now it's time for us to do our last shirt, and we are going to just line this up. All right, guys, so let's get ready to press. All right, let's see how this went. Looks like I needed to kind of shift it a little bit, or maybe, I don't know, but the ink is off of there. It's like some of the ink got onto the shirt, like very, very slightly. It could be when I sized it, when I brought it back into CRICUT. Let's see what Santa's looks like. Oh, that looks so pretty. All right. And this looks so nice, y'all. Even with that little bit of, I don't know if you guys can tell, in that center. It looks pretty. So next we let this cool off, and we are going to peel this off. Y'all, this was worth all of the money. Look how this looks. And remember I told you guys where I peeled it off too fast, trying to peel it off hot. That is the only place where there is a little bit of a hiccup. Y'all, look at this color on this shirt. This, I think this was the 4034. Y'all, it does not even feel like, you can hear a little bit behind, but y'all, this is so thin. It is so thin. You can't even tell that this isn't like that there's another product behind it. All right, y'all. So we're all done testing out these HTVs that Heat Transfer Warehouse claims to be sublimatable. And were they? Yes, they are. So the first shirt, this is that holographic HTV, and y'all, I love this shirt. It is so pretty, and it is still shiny regardless of us pressing that sublimation image on top. So I love this shirt. Next, we have this shirt, and that color did not come out the way that I wanted it to come out. It's still, in person, it doesn't look as faded as it does on camera, but it's still, I think it definitely needed a little more pressing time than me pressing it for 30 seconds, but it still looks good. And if anyone wants this shirt, it is glitter. It is a size small. It is a Gildan small shirt. And if you want it, just leave me a comment below, and the first person to leave a comment, we'll get it. But honestly, y'all, in person, it looks more like watercolor-ish. It does not look bad. Next, we have this breast cancer shirt, and y'all, this looks really good too. This is glitter, and it came out really, really nicely. And this is a medium ladies cut shirt. If anybody wants this shirt, just leave me a comment below, and the first person who comments will get it. The only thing with this shirt is that it was not lined up precisely, but that, I think that had more to do with the size when I transported it over into CRICUT, and I sized it. I might have been off a little bit, but y'all, it looks great. Now finally, this is what I really wanted to try. I really wanted to try this clear HTV to see if it can be subbed onto. Now I have some from stalls that I've had for a few months and I haven't tried it, and I'm so thankful to Heat Transfer Warehouse for sending me all of these products so that I can play around with them, try them out, and show y'all. So thank you so much, Heat Transfer Warehouse, for this, because I think I have found my new favorite HTV for sublimation. Now this one, I like this one. It's a little shiny, right? But y'all, when I tell you this is so thin, it is so thin, and the way that it feels, these colors are popping on this shirt with this HTV. The only thing is that it's super, super clear. So when you press it, just be prepared to, if you wear glasses, make sure you have them handy. The only good thing with this one is that it is shiny, so you can see the difference a bit, but still, y'all, look how that looks. And that looks pretty amazing. All right, so that's, I'm not giving that one away, y'all. That's my Christmas shirt. And y'all, this has to be my favorite of the products. This one gave me a rough time because, of course, I don't want to follow the rules. But y'all, if you follow the rules, this is an amazing product for getting sublimation onto white cotton shirts. This shirt, look at that color. Look how that color took onto this shirt. Y'all, I am super impressed. It doesn't even feel like thick or heavy at all. Y'all, I think I've found one of my new favorite products. It is definitely worth it. All right, so that's it. So all of these products subbed amazingly. They went onto the shirt with no problem. Make sure you follow the instructions. Go on Heat Transfer Warehouse's website and check out all the details for these items. They have all the information you need listed underneath the product description. All right, but that is going to be it for us today. If you're not a member of our Facebook community, make sure you head over to Facebook and join us on Craftable Things group. We would love to have you there. Also, make sure to check out my vlogging channel, Patrice L. I would love if you would visit me over there also, and possibly hit that subscribe button. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time.